Throughout the years, I have been feeling many different structures that nobody thinks about because people are already following structures instead of finding, right? For me, it's not a pattern, it's a structure, which is very different from a pattern. And it's so boring when people are working with tags based off patterns. And then you say one word, that person is going to judge that word and pretend your life has been oriented into a certain way because of that word that has some meaning for that person. For instance, I just came with an idea. I was on my trance meditation, listening to this amazing music. I just disappeared and I came back with ideas of experiences that I had in my life. When I disappeared, I connected many concepts at the same time, and it was COVID, the virus specifically, not the sickness, just the virus, my broken finger. But if I say somebody, what are you thinking about? COVID. And they will have one valid perspective of what I could be thinking and feeling. But they're never gonna get the one because I was feeling them all. But the one where I was that shows me all of them is me being a completely different person once I was infected. Now I have a new virus. Maybe it's part of my body, or maybe not. Maybe it completely disappeared, but it's forever going to be in the memory of my immune system. That connected to the pain of closing my fist because of my broken finger. So every time I feel different, just like I was narrating becoming a butterfly, it's the same thing. It's like a child getting born again and having the whole universe to explore again from a higher level of consciousness. The child has higher level of consciousness, but then as an adult, boom, people go to the basement and never come back. And they pretend to connect with the inner child, and then they take drugs or do meditation or do whatever technique they want to. The problem is that it's not going to the cinema to meet your inner child, right? It's just never feel disconnected, being every molecule of you feeling like it is your inner child. That's the way I've been feeling it all my life. This being said, some people would tell me about the virus. Oh, don't worry, you will feel good because I'm still sick in my throat. But that's it. I don't accept it as a threat to do some bad thing. What is bad? Killing me. That's not bad at all. Getting healthier. That's not bad at all. So I decided to move while talking about this to come to my meditation field. There are certain moments for me, everything, everywhere, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can be hypnotized and in love and with the Stendhal syndrome with architecture or with any natural landscape. What I would like to transmit, I've been doing it in all my videos, but what I would like to transmit today probably is how easy it is to meditate, which is not judging anything. That's only the beginning of meditation. It sounds so simple and so easy that I have no idea why people are complicating it. You just stop judging yourself. I don't know how and why you ever were judging yourself. I've never done it. And probably that's the reason why I was judging very, 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 very little. I cannot say nothing because I'm aware of everything. That's the most important thing, to be aware. How? Not judging, transcending your mind, your rational mind, and save your rational mind. This is the path to go. There is no other path. It is only you and the way you unzip your mind, call it whatever you want. But the structure is what I'm saying. There are infinite ways of reaching it. But the final goal is not the final goal. The next goal, the next stage is meeting yourself, being aware of yourself, seeing your hands, opening your eyes and saying, who the fuck is watching this? Who's inside this head? And bigger and bigger and bigger. Look at my video of myself speaking with myself and the other self laughing at themselves. Meditation can mean anything. I don't give a shit about the word. Meditation, as the word that everybody is using, takes you nowhere. It's giving you peace and calm because you are working and training your peacefulness and your calmness. But you're not aware of who's training that. And meditation, in the way that they are saying, can help you to find a way that it can be also your final goal and you don't transcend it. So it's like Vipassana. In Vipassana is when you come from there, you are bringing knowledge. In any other meditation, you are just calm and you don't get any knowledge, any wisdom, because you haven't been observing everything without judgment. You were just calming everything down. And because the most stupid idea that you can have, or the most negative, or the most, send it to a higher consciousness level, and you can have billion of different experiences about that. Call it hallucination, because today I was listening to lots of different doctors talking about near-death experiences in Spanish. And they think they are discovering the wheel. Everything they are saying is so basic and obvious that is represented in all my videos, that now they are talking about quantum physics, the doctors, the anesthetics, the science, the pure science, Newton. Now they're talking about quantum mechanics. So from a short period of time, I don't know, maybe 30 years, people in near-death experiences are having a very common thing, which is a lot of based like into the science and what people were feeling and everything, but you can feel that without being dead. But people don't know. I already related everything. The structure is the same structure, is the same level. And some people couldn't come back and tell the words because it is unexplainable when you go to another dimension. When you come back, there are no words for that. So I was explaining this with many different structures, rational and mental structures and irrational and magical structures. Near-death experience is every night. Every night. When you wake up the next day, who the fuck are you? Where are you coming from? That's the way I was feeling almost every day in my trip on Asia. I am probably always feeling it, but not always aware of that. But in Asia, my life was being a quantum monk. because it was my metaphysical journey, and it was amazing living so many experiences from early in the morning, practicing breath working, or training, or sitting down or having breakfast, or enjoying the sunrise, and stepping on the sand that was disgusting because it was like plastic, but it was not disgusting. It was interesting thing, interesting experience. Being aware of all these magical moments because you have never been feeling it before, and as you are aware that you are this butterfly enjoying the new universe for the very first time, is an amazing way of living. I wish I could have done it forever. I don't need to be with anybody else. I love to be with anybody else sharing part of my life. And when people are enjoying it with me, it's wonderful. And if not, it is wonderful, absolutely wonderful, and absolutely necessary for me to be alone. You are either shining with the people or alone. I don't want to be pushed down just because of the people. So that's why I am never pretending I'm a normal person, but I'm not pretending I am a special person, because we are all absolutely special as unique. My only difference with people who don't know what I'm talking about is the awareness level. That's the only difference. We can all live here because for me it's easy to respect everyone, but not for everyone it's easy to respect me. But it's something that is not that you have to live with. It's something that gives you so many opportunities of feeling no dual. So there is nothing that can hurt you. There is only something that can teach you a lot and you don't want to, and then you suffer. But that's your decision.